Most people go through life accepting all kinds of behavior as normal. They tolerate small lies, pressured decisions, drama, fake personalities, and all the subtle actions that drain their time and energy. But Sigma males operate differently. Their standards are not based on what society considers normal. Their standards are based on what protects their peace, their independence, and their self-respect. Because of this, there are certain things they will never tolerate more than once. Sigma males understand themselves deeply. They know what affects their mental state and what disturbs their inner balance. They know when someone's behavior threatens their boundaries, even if the behavior seems harmless to everyone else. And unlike most people, Sigma males do not give unlimited chances. They do not wait for things to get worse. They do not stay in situations out of guilt or fear of judgment. The moment someone shows a behavior that does not align with their values, they take note. And if that behavior repeats, they are gone. One thing that separates Sigma males from others is how quickly they observe patterns. They do not need months of repeated behavior to understand someone's intentions. Often, one moment is enough for them to see the truth. They watch closely, listen deeply, and analyze everything without drawing attention to themselves. This awareness allows them to make decisions early before something becomes a problem. Another reason Sigma males avoid repeating negative experiences is their independence. They do not rely on other people to feel complete. They do not fear walking away. They do not fear losing a relationship if the relationship threatens their peace. Their strength comes from within, so they can detach from harmful situations without hesitation. They do not entertain behavior that wastes their time. Some of the things Sigma males avoid are the same things many people consider normal. But what is normal is not always healthy. Fake kindness, pressure, disrespect, manipulation, quick judgment, and empty promises are things most people experience every day. Sigma males experience them too, but they react differently. They draw a firm line, and once that line is crossed, they do not allow it to happen again. This video breaks down the normal things Sigma males will not tolerate twice. These behaviors may seem small, but to a Sigma, they reveal everything they need to know about a person. Once they see these signs, they move on for good. Thing number 1. Fake friendliness or hidden motives. Fake friendliness is one of the fastest ways to lose a Sigma male's trust. Most people accept surface-level kindness even when it feels insincere. They smile back, laugh along, or tolerate someone who is obviously pretending. But Sigma males cannot ignore fake behavior. Their instincts pick it up immediately. They sense when someone is too cheerful, too flattering, or too eager for attention. They feel the tension behind forced positivity, and they recognize when someone's words do not match their true intentions. Sigma males pay attention to energy more than tone. They do not trust words alone because words can be used to hide lies. When someone approaches them with fake friendliness, the Sigma male notices the lack of authenticity. He senses the motive behind the smile. Maybe the person wants information. Maybe they want access. Maybe they want approval. Maybe they want to gain some kind of benefit. The Sigma male cannot be fooled by charm because he studies people quietly and sees the motives they try to hide. Another reason Sigma males do not tolerate fake friendliness is because it feels disrespectful. They value honesty and real connection. They do not need someone to act friendly to feel comfortable. They prefer someone who is direct, even if the truth is blunt. Fake energy wastes their time. They do not want relationships based on politeness instead of sincerity. Once a Sigma male realizes someone is pretending, he loses interest in that relationship. He does not confront the person or accuse them. He simply steps back. The Sigma male's silence is not passive, it is a decision. He refuses to participate in relationships that lack authenticity. If the person continues acting with hidden motives, the Sigma quietly removes them from his life. Another part of this intolerance comes from experience. Sigma males often grow up observing people closely. They learn early on that fake friendliness is usually the first sign of deeper manipulation. Someone who pretends is often someone who hides something. They may be looking for an advantage or trying to control a situation. The Sigma male stays away from anything that risks his peace or independence. Many people are shocked when a Sigma male distances himself after just one encounter that felt fake. But for him, one time is enough. Fake friendliness shows him everything he needs to know. And once he sees it, he will not tolerate it again. Thing number 2, being pressured into doing something. Another normal behavior Sigma males refuse to tolerate twice is pressure. Most people deal with pressure constantly. Pressure to join an event, pressure to fit in, pressure to say yes, pressure to agree with the group. Many learn to accept it because they do not want conflict or rejection. Sigma males react differently. They do not bend under pressure. They break free from it. When someone tries to push a Sigma male into doing something, it triggers immediate resistance. Sigma males value autonomy more than comfort, approval, or social harmony. They want every decision to come from choice, not pressure. So even if someone is pressuring them in a friendly or harmless way, the Sigma instantly recognizes it as an attempt to influence their independence. Pressure comes in many forms: guilt, persuasion, emotional manipulation, expectations, or group influence. Sigma males are sensitive to all of them. They do not need loud demands to feel trapped. Even subtle hints that they should behave a certain way make them uncomfortable. They feel the shift immediately and begin distancing themselves from the situation. Another reason they refuse to tolerate pressure is because it violates their boundaries. Sigma males set internal rules that protect their personal freedom. When someone tries to override those rules, it feels like a personal attack. They are not angry. They simply know that pressure is a sign that the other person does not respect their independence. If someone pressures a Sigma once, he may give them the benefit of the doubt. But if it happens again, he is done. He will not argue. He will not explain himself. He will quietly detach. Sigma males are not interested in relationships that come with expectations or demands. They will not sacrifice their peace just to please someone else. Pressure also destroys trust for a Sigma male. When someone pressures them, it reveals that the person values control more than connection. Sigma males want mutual respect, not influence games. Once pressure appears, the Sigma male understands that the relationship is not balanced, and he walks away. They also refuse pressure because it goes against their identity. Sigma males live on their own terms. They think for themselves, act for themselves, and grow at their own pace. When someone tries to interfere, the Sigma male instinctively cuts off the source of interference. Most people accept pressure because they fear the consequences of saying no. Sigma males accept the consequences of saying no because they fear losing themselves. That difference is what sets them apart, and why they will never tolerate pressure twice. Thing number 3. Repeated disrespect or careless behavior. Another normal behavior Sigma males never tolerate twice is disrespect. Many people allow small insults, small slights, or careless remarks to slide because they want to avoid conflict or keep the peace. They give chances, excuses, and explanations. But Sigma males do not operate this way. One moment of disrespect is usually enough for them to see a person clearly. Sigma males value boundaries more than comfort. They know what they will tolerate and what they will not. When someone shows disrespect, whether it is a rude comment, a dismissive tone, or a careless action, it reveals a person's true level of regard. Sigma males do not ignore these small details because they understand that disrespect never comes from nowhere. It reflects the other person's mindset, maturity, and intentions. Another reason Sigma males walk away after the first sign of disrespect is because they do not depend on social relationships for identity or validation. They do not need to stay connected to everyone. They do not fear losing a friendship or connection if that connection is harmful. This independence gives them the strength to cut ties when most people would try to fix the situation. Sigma males also understand patterns. They know that repeated disrespect becomes a habit, not an accident. Many people tolerate carelessness because they hope it will improve. Sigma males know it rarely does. If someone disrespects them once, and especially if they do it without apology or awareness, the Sigma male sees it as a preview of the future. He is not interested in a future filled with dismissiveness, emotional imbalance, or lack of respect. Another part of this intolerance is emotional discipline. Sigma males do not react loudly or dramatically when someone crosses a line. They do not argue, complain, or try to correct the person. Instead, they go silent. They withdraw. They cut access. Their reaction is calm but permanent. This confuses people who expect confrontation but instead face distance. Sigma males also avoid people who act without thinking. Careless behavior, showing up late, breaking promises, ignoring important details, signals a lack of responsibility. Sigma males do not want relationships with people who cannot control their behavior. It drains their energy and disrupts their peace. To a Sigma male, disrespect is not something to negotiate. It is something to walk away from. And once they walk away, they do not look back. They do not tolerate disrespect twice because they believe their self-respect is worth more than someone's inconsiderate habits. Thing number 4. Drama, chaos, and emotional manipulation. Drama is considered normal in many social circles, but Sigma males never tolerate it twice. The moment someone brings unnecessary chaos, loud emotions, or manipulative behavior into their life, the Sigma male distances himself immediately. He is allergic to emotional games because he values peace, clarity, and emotional stability above all else. Sigma males are naturally calm. They do not crave stimulation through conflict or excitement through emotional explosions. So when someone constantly brings drama, whether through arguments, jealousy, exaggeration, or victim mentality, the Sigma male feels drained. He does not have patience for chaotic energy that serves no purpose. For him, drama signals immaturity and lack of self-control. Another thing Sigma males reject is emotional manipulation. They can sense guilt-tripping, passive-aggressive comments, or attempts to control them through emotion. Sigma males analyze people deeply, so they recognize these tactics before most people do. Once they see manipulation, they lose trust instantly. They will not give a second chance to someone who uses emotion as a tool. Chaos also disrupts the Sigma male's mental balance. He prefers structure, quiet, and predictability in his personal environment. People who constantly bring conflict or instability create emotional turbulence that Sigma males want to avoid. They do not feel obligated to fix others or absorb their emotional storms. They remove themselves instead. Another reason they avoid drama twice is because drama often reveals dishonesty. People who exaggerate problems usually exaggerate reality. They twist stories, bend facts, and create confusion. Sigma males value truth. Drama clouds truth. So they cut off the source quickly. Some people try to drag Sigmas into emotional situations to test their reactions. But Sigma males do not give these people what they want. Their emotional neutrality makes manipulation ineffective. They stay calm, observe, and choose distance over involvement. Once a Sigma male experiences drama from someone, he mentally marks that person as unsafe. He will not expose himself to that chaos again. Whether it is a friend, co-worker, or romantic partner, the Sigma male will retreat quietly. His peace is more important than any relationship built on unstable emotion. Drama may be normal to the world, but it is poison to a Sigma male. And poison is never tolerated twice. Thing number 5. Being underestimated or judged too quickly. Another normal behavior Sigma males refuse to tolerate twice is being underestimated. Many people judge others quickly without understanding who they are or what they are capable of. Sigma males experience this often because they are quiet, reserved, and independent. People mistake their silence for weakness or disinterest. They assume the Sigma has nothing to offer because he does not speak loudly or display his abilities openly. But Sigma males pay attention when people judge them prematurely. They remember how someone treated them before knowing their value. If a person underestimates them once, the Sigma male takes note. If that person decides the Sigma is unimportant, unintelligent, or unconfident based on surface-level behavior, the Sigma male does not correct them. He simply steps away. Sigma males do not waste time proving themselves to people who misjudge them. They do not explain their abilities. They do not argue to gain respect. They let people believe whatever they want. But they will not give that person another chance to misjudge them again. Once someone reveals they cannot see beyond appearances, the Sigma male closes the door. People often underestimate Sigma males because they are unpredictable. They do not fit social categories. They do not follow the usual patterns. This confuses people who need quick labels to feel comfortable. But Sigmas do not tolerate these shallow judgments. They want depth, not assumptions. Another part of this intolerance is tied to respect. Sigma males give people the benefit of the doubt until proven otherwise. But if someone treats them with condescension, talks down to them, or assumes incompetence, the Sigma male loses interest instantly. Respect is a foundation, and once it cracks, the relationship is not worth repairing. Being underestimated also wastes time. Sigma males prefer efficiency and honesty. They do not want to invest energy into relationships where they are not seen clearly. They prefer to spend time with people who understand their depth, even if it takes longer to build that connection. If someone judges them too quickly, the Sigma male simply walks away. He knows that people who underestimate him early will underestimate him again later. And he will not tolerate that twice. Thing number 6. Inconsistency between words and actions. Another normal behavior Sigma males never tolerate twice is inconsistency. Many people say one thing and do another without considering how it affects trust. They make promises they do not keep, express intentions they do not act on, or change their attitude each time you see them. This is common in modern relationships and social settings. But Sigma males see inconsistency as a direct reflection of someone's character, and they will not tolerate it more than once. Sigma males value stability in people. They do not expect perfection, but they expect honesty. If someone says they will do something, they expect follow-through. If someone claims to be genuine, they expect behavior that matches the claim. When a person's words and actions do not align, the Sigma male recognizes it as a lack of integrity. Another reason Sigma males avoid inconsistency is because it creates confusion. They prefer people who are straightforward, clear, and predictable in their behavior. Not predictable in a boring sense, but predictable in terms of character. They want to know that the person they interact with today is the same person they interacted with yesterday. Inconsistent people create emotional noise, and Sigma males remove anything that disrupts their peace. Inconsistency also signals unreliability. Sigma males do not want to depend on someone who may change their mind at any moment. They do not want to invest in people who act differently based on mood, convenience, or social pressure. When someone shows inconsistency, the Sigma male understands that trusting them would be risky. Another part of this intolerance comes from how Sigma males value their time. They do not want to waste time on unclear or unstable relationships. If someone acts differently every time they speak, the Sigma male quickly senses that the connection is not grounded. Instead of trying to fix the situation, they quietly withdraw. Inconsistent behavior also reveals deeper issues: confusion, insecurity, manipulation, or lack of self-awareness. Sigma males analyze these patterns quickly. They notice when someone only speaks in promises but never delivers. They notice when someone acts kind in public but cold in private. They notice when someone apologizes repeatedly but never changes. These patterns show the Sigma male that the person cannot be trusted long-term. Once someone shows inconsistency, the Sigma male adjusts his behavior. He stops sharing personal information. He stops giving chances. He reduces emotional investment. And if the inconsistency continues, he walks away completely. To him, respect is proven through consistent behavior, not words. People often wonder why Sigma males disappear so quickly from certain relationships. The reason is simple. They saw inconsistency early, and they refused to experience it twice. Sigma males live with a level of self-awareness and independence that makes them unwilling to accept behaviors most people think are normal. They do not tolerate fake friendliness because they value honesty. They do not tolerate pressure because they protect their freedom. They do not tolerate disrespect because they understand their worth. They do not tolerate drama or manipulation because they guard their peace. They do not tolerate being underestimated because they know their depth. And they do not tolerate inconsistency because trust matters to them more than empty words. These standards are not harsh. They are healthy. Sigma males simply refuse to let harmful patterns repeat. They understand that one clear moment of truth is enough to judge a situation. They do not wait for more proof. They do not ignore the signs. They trust their instincts and walk away before negativity becomes a routine. Some people may find these standards extreme, but Sigma males see them as necessary. Their life is built on clarity, focus, and emotional stability. Anything that threatens these values is removed quickly and without hesitation. That is why Sigma males seem distant or detached at times. They are not cold, They are protecting a life of peace. If you recognize these behaviors in yourself, you understand why Sigma males build stronger, quieter, and more meaningful lives. They are not afraid to walk alone because walking alone protects their standards. And those standards are what keep their world clean, peaceful, and true.